Hello, Captain. Hi, how are you? Hello. You're like, God, talk it. And bro's like, come on. You gotta be kidding me. Explosion. Explosion. Le explosion. By the way, y'all, we're at 649 subscribers. Get that. 649. Get that. You'll forever question why I was trolled. Hey, sometimes I need a laugh. Sometimes I need to be able to have a laugh, a good laugh. Now, an old man, did I have a laugh? Elbow fire answer. Sometimes us YouTubers need to be able to have entertainment. Don't get me wrong, I watch Chef Fabiano, but still. Oh wow, I just rolled a 2-day thunderstorm with 191 cape. Jesus. Want to chase that, guys? Want to chase that? Y'all want to go chase that? Just join VC now! Next thing you know, someone leaves. Hey, Milk, thank you for subscribing. Oh. Marginal, high marginal. I'll get. No, you did not miss anything. I was rolling. Here is an 8-2 that I'm joining y'all. And there's only 3 people in there, so come on. Come on down, come on down, come on down, come on down. Free schlep. All right. If y'all bring y'all in here. Yep, I am. What's up? What's up, Milt? Hello, Schlep. Sure. Oh, free Schlep. Let's show. Oh my god, he is. I don't know what he is. Like, what is that supposed to be? Hi, Gabby. Oh wow, we have 8 people in the live. That is insane. A guy watching TV. I figured that. There's a storm already. Oh wow, thing is it's going southeast. So hi, Bizo. I mean, just dancing. We just hit 650, y'all. Just hit 650 subscribers. What's up, Rockin' Ranch? Don't mind me just following the roll offs. I think everyone that's with me is following roll. Let's see where it's going. It is going. Keep continuing going. Okay. Just keep going. I think there's a storm chat. Hey, Calicity. I mean, we'll see. We're at 6:51 now. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. I do too. I do too. Break check. Bro just ran a stop sign. What's up, Ezrente? You storm. That's good. Only 100k more to go. Alright, we're abandoning this tornado. Yep. Alright. Thanks, Gabby. What's up, Levi? What's up, Tornado Kai Edits? Sure, you can hop in. Alright. Alright, Gabby. Say Gabby, not Cappy. Well, Musketeer IOM appeared. If anything, it might end up hitting Helma area. Really, Gabby? Really? Really? Sure. All right. Oh God. Ah, Lordy. Yay! I wanted to swim. Submarine intercept. You're too big to swim. Alrighty. I'll be right back, y'all. Sorry, y'all had to get me some taco. All right, let's see what new servers there are. There was a 6-2 long time ago. Check the north one. What about it? I mean, the only one? Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty decent velo. Pretty decent. Alright. I am going to roll as well as eat. So, I will be right back. That actually looks like a good game right there. Deal with the Karens. The wing on. You can tell they used a Wingstop ad for this. I might actually favorite this just so I can play it later because it actually looks like it's a good game. Yeah, I'll be right back, y'all. Yes, I am AFK. I'm eating right now. And also, I rolled a decent server, but there's a there's a like a low day before a couple high days, so I'm gonna just wait it out and watch YouTube until then. So it's kind of good. I decided to eat, so I'm gonna wait out day one, and then I'm gonna give y'all the link for day two and day three. All right, so it's still 2 o'clock. So finished watching the video I was watching, but it's still 2 o'clock in the game. So I saw there was a 12-3, but I'm like, but I'm still eating. But I'm still eating, and I'm watching my video. So I'm like, oh, it was terrible. I was legit like did not know what to do. And 8-2 posted a couple minutes ago. Yeah, it was bad. Thing is, it's a slight day, and then there's 2 high days after. And this was like the first roll that I did before I was eating. Before I started eating. By the way, I had tacos for dinner, and they were actually bomb. So really, I just need to wait till change of thermos. Like I can invite y'all in, but I'm pretty sure some of y'all are going to actually go chase on a slight day. So I'm like, I don't want that. And plus, and then I can, and then GTU's like, let me in. No, no. Then, I want to do Dow 6 Airlines. And then here's the issue. Here's the big kicker. What if tomorrow isn't good? What if tomorrow is like a 5-1 and it's like heavy SRH loaded? So I'm like, I would rather wait the day. Yeah, pretty much. I would rather wait for the thermos to shift. And hey, I'm drinking Diet Coke, so I'm right there with you, Samuel. I would rather wait for the thermos to shift. That way I can know, okay, these are the thermos. And also that way I can post it in the VIP links so I can get more people to watch and more subscribers. Because right now we are at 6:51. I would like to be at 6:55 by the end of the live stream. We haven't even hit an hour yet. I need alcohol on this. I'm just waiting for someone like, wait, what? I need some Jack in this, Jack and Coke. I need my text my mom, hey, can you go by the liquor store and get some Jack, a thing of Jack? Thing is, I don't know how it's gonna go with off-brand Coca-Cola. Like, store brand Coca-Cola. I don't know how it's gonna go with it. Oh, that's funny. 1.22 is gonna release 1/22/2026 because it's 1-22. See you next year, then. All right. You message me. Levi. I need to give him a role. Line. There we go. You're gonna play the what game? The what game? Jesus. No, gangsta. This is only for. That is only for whenever I message. I'm going live. Dog it. Need to figure out a webhook. So, alright, that is hidden. So, put that there. Let me open up. God damn it! I took out the webhook. Oh Lord. Actually, let me do live streams. Do stuff for live streams. Alright, let me see here. Okay. Uh, let's see. Videos is with Sapphire. And Sapphire do um, can Sapphire do live streams as well? Sapphire can do live streams. I would like them to do live streams as well. Because it just does that. I mean, I could also add it to um, live streams as well. All right, I'll be right back. Me use restroom. Yeah, I'm already done eating. I was just waiting for the day to change. And it is a 9.2, 70 mile per hour movement, 657 SRH, 3,000 cape, so that's pretty good. P-Watt is a solid 1. Let me in. Let me in, please. Kind of like me, let me out. Let me out. Funny. Let me in now. 1 second. 1 second. I'm reading it. Alright. So it's a good server. So let me go ahead and configure. Regenerate my link. Copy. Go to the live stream. Paste. And there y'all go. It is 1:17 a.m. right now. If anyone needs the code, I can give it to y'all here in a second. EH20. Sammy, you shouldn't hold in your fart. You shouldn't hold in a fart. Okay, I'm gonna hold it. I said you shouldn't, not do. You shouldn't hold in your fart. You gotta pee. Same old time, same old end of the work we drink. Bartender knows my name. I don't mind. She kicks him up strong. Your pride, and here I go and drink. I'm drinking too. I got my heart medication. Medication getting over you. Turning me loose on the jukebox in Austin neon time. You shouldn't get it suits me fine, and I'm take you off my mind. Hold up at GTG, hold up. I'm doing something real quick. All right. No, I'm doing something for the Discord server. Wait. Do y'all want to be no? Do y'all want to know whenever I upload videos or not and live streams or not? All right. Give me a second. Yeah, I was trying to do technical stuff for the channel. I was changing bots, doing bots and all that. And all I'm seeing is people in the live stream chat, just all sorts of stuff. I'm like, oh my god. Trying to do shit. Alright, I'm gonna post it now. Close that. Close that. Close that. Close that. Go to Discord. Move it over here. Go to Texas Twisted to VIP links. Alright. God dog it. Well, I locked it now, so no one can rub at me now. Alright, we're already starting to get some people joining. Alright, let's see how many subscribers we have right now. We currently are at 651 subscribers. That is absolutely amazing. Oh my lord. Well, I'm waiting for there to be a good storm, the storm to form. Bye, Cappy. Hold up, I'm trying to drive. All right. All right. So it's like we have some subwarts going on. Nice multi-vortex, sub-vortex system going on. Heading straight for us. Maybe go a little bit up like this. Yep, shifted to the north a little bit. 130 mile per hour right now, 140 mile per hour winds. .47 150 is the max we got on probe. Alright, let's take a look at the map. There's a new storm near Hibbing. So let's go ahead and head that way. Alright. By the way, y'all, if y'all haven't subscribed already, please do subscribe. We're on the road to 655 subscribers, so let's see if we can get there by the end of the stream. Let's see who will be the one to push us to 655. We're getting so close to 700 subscribers. I mean, it was so recently that we hit 600 and 500 subscribers. So let's see if we can continue this momentum into the 700s and even maybe into the 800s. We just got another subscriber. Thank you to whoever hit that subscribe button. You are amazing. But yeah, I like this. Claudia, the clerk person, just said, you have to keep in mind the storm motion is 70 mile per hour, so you have to put that into your planning whenever you are going to intercept. Like, let's currently look at it. Like, we could probably go to Starbuck. Probably the best way. Oh my, we just went off. Hope no one's behind us on that. Hope no one saw that. It'd be nice if someone was behind. One of my followers was behind me and got that clipped. Like a baby. I never show a play for work. Well, this is my work, so I don't. I show up whenever I show up. Tornado J says, I think it's going to be a Sidewinder. Look how dark it is over there. That is so awesome. Alright, let's look at the radar. I mean, that is obvious. It's heavy rain over there. And you can tell it is extremely heavy rain over there. That is awesome. Alright. As a probe dropper, I hate them. Oh, condensed. I'm gonna get it when the rain falls on this side of the lake. Deploying. Placing probe. Alright. Alright, currently receiving 91 mile per hour winds. Oh, that tree just died. We probably didn't even need to deploy. Oh, it went behind us, so we only got, you know, like outer core winds. What did the probe got? 96 and 95. We made a little bit of money from that. Alright, let's go ahead and... Oh, that is the passenger seat. You see it dropped a whole bunch of trees right here. Some roof damage. This house, I think, survived. Alright, I'm gonna head back to Prior Lake. Currently, I have 4 people watching live. Thank you to all y'all who are watching. Someone's like 406 scan, like 406 scan. What? What do you mean 406 scan? Scanning 749 miles per hour. Oh my god. Scanning 906. Scanning Mach 54. Alright. Scan -5. Oh my god. Alright. Hi, buddy. There you go. Hi, buddy. Oh, he is having issues. Hi. Hi, buddy. Jesus. Just hop in my Tiv. Where you at? Oh. Yeah, just hop in my Tiv. So, me find. Where's it at? Where's it at? Here we go. Let me move this over here. That way I don't expose the entire thing. So, I casted a few more people. So, we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people. Most of basically the way it got from 10 was my fans. I did a casting session earlier today when I woke up ill. Yeah. Did a casting session earlier today whenever I woke up, and pretty much yeah. So basically we're gonna have a TIV 2 crew, a TIV 1 crew, a Dow 6 crew, a Doghouse crew, and a Discovery Support Vehicle, also known as a News crew. So far. What do you mean? Yeah. 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 That's basically why I'm like, I wanted a SUV, like a Tahoe kind of thing, and that's the best one that we have right now. If the best bet is if 1.22 releases during production. I know I won't. Is we can swap out, because right now we're gonna have a Doghouse using 2010 Doghouse. If possible, if 1.22 releases during filming, because I said there's a chance, I'm gonna try to start filming between the 30th, between August 30th and September 1st is when I want to start filming. Because that gives me a few days to do more of the script, and then I'll start doing more filming, and then that gives, all of September to do filming, and then all of October to do editing. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean pre-production? Yeah. Yeah. What's up, average gamer? Someone just walked by playing cumbia. I heard it dun 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 dun. Yeah, I saw it was you. So pretty much, I already talked to Marco saying there's a chance that I might have to kill you off later on in the script, and that we are going to have to heavily improv chasing. So like, what we're going to do is it's going to basically be improv. However, here's the thing. I've been talking to Cody, and I'm going to basically, I'm getting as much advice, much info about how they go at things as possible. And I know. I'm getting as much info as possible about how TIV 2, how Stolen Passion goes at things. And I know I want there to be a scene where at least there's at least I want there to be at least there's one scene, but there could be two scenes. Especially one early on with me, Twisted, and you after Cherry's quote unquote death, and it will be basically where we're going to be at 10 strike, or we could be, at a gas station, basically quote unquote filling up, and we'll basically be planning out what we're going to do. So we'll basically I'll write down all of the, I'll basically write down all of the stuff, and I'll switch to National Weather Service, and pretty much what I'll do is I'll pretend like I'm looking at the clipboard, and I'll be like, all right, so today's thermos are as such, talking about all the thermos for that day. And then I'll be like, all right, so based off of all of that, I think this is the area where we should target, and then I'll have one of y'all say, no, I think we should target this area. And then what we'll do is we'll try to do the middle. Pretty much. This is before Tiv 1 comes in. This is before Dow 6 comes in. All it is Tiv 2 and Doghouse that's in there. And then later on in the movie, you'll have Tiv 2, Tiv 1, Dow 6, Doghouse, all there. Basically saying, all right, Tiv 2 is going to lead it, basically saying, all right, we have a big tornado outbreak, a big chance of an outbreak today. Big chance of major storms. These thermals are as such. Like for example, it's we have a high risk of CAPE blah blah blah, and a SRH blah blah blah. I'm only gonna highlight certain thermos. So for example, I'll highlight CAPE. I'll highlight the temperature. I'll highlight the SRH. I'll highlight and I'll highlight the lapse and the storm motion as well. I'll highlight. And then what I'll do is I'm like, and National Weather Service has given it a composite of a parameter of 7.2. Something like that. Basically trying to make it sound professional. So I'll do that. Like for example, second day is a 7.2. Evan's like, bet. Glad to know that you're in this, Evan. You're hearing this. So, that is a good chance for that. I continued. Basically, today was mainly casting, doing more casting. So I casted the rest of the Tiv, casted all of the Dow 6, all of the Doghouse. Well, only 2 people for Doghouse, and have not casted the Discovery support vehicle because they need to be able to talk. So I'll probably have a couple people doing that. But I finished the dialogue between me and you after Cherry gets hurt. So I told him, I'm talking to you, me and you are talking. I'm like, I told him to get inside, and you said, I did too. Just try to calm down, Alex. And I'm like, he could be dead. What do you mean calm down? The paramedics and you're like, the paramedics confirmed he had a pulse. He's not dead. I guess you're right. Yeah. And then I'm like, EMS leave scene. I'm like, well, let's head to the hospital. Yeah. You're like, yeah, we need to undeploy first. And I have Tip 2 follows EMS to Hazel Hospital. So basically basically what needs to happen You know, I put it in all caps. And then I put what? What do you mean a rollover? I don't know if that's possible. I mean, yeah, I have to get real lucky, but I'm like, I don't know, even know if the mods can do that. Yeah. What? But yeah, I'm like, I don't know. Hello, do you want to talk in the VC2? Or can you not talk? Do you have any input that you want to say? Alright, I'll move you to chill zone. Hello, hello. What are you doing? I said, what are you doing? Not how are you doing? Alright. Twisted, I'm still live. So, basically, where'd my soda go? I'm about to say, did Ardup steal my soda? Pretty much because I have a rat. Like, what's funny, Raging? Wanna know something? Even though I have a rat in my house, I've learned to accept it. Like I'm like, oh well, I'm gonna see it every now and then, but at least it's not crawling on me or eating my shit. So I've learned to accept it that it's living in my house, but it's not gotten to the point where I wants me to move out. Like, don't get me wrong, I want to get rid of it, but give him cheese? No, then he's gonna want to stay. Okay, so like, where did everybody go? I'm like, I kidnapped. Hello. I kidnapped Hello. Well, yeah, there's a huge cold front coming in that's like not supposed to be coming in for this time of year. Yeah. Give me the cheese. Oh, the rat like, give me the cheese. Challenge him to a game of mousetrap. Basically, we have really, really good rat poison. Like, it exterminated the rats the first time, and then somehow they came back. Maybe because my room was a mess. But basically, we're not going to talk about that. So yeah, pretty much, they came back, and thing is, we don't have it, and so, but we need to get it. Like, my room is a little bit messy, but it's mainly my clothes haven't folded yet, or very close, pretty much. Like, it's nothing compared to how it was before. Good lord, someone is blaring their horn. I am muting the game. cheese with rat poison. No, we have a rat poison that makes them super thirsty. Is what basically it is. It makes them super thirsty, so they leave the house looking for looking for water, and they die. That way, they don't die in the house, because most poison. Good lord. So yeah, that's basically how the poison is supposed to go. Is it's supposed to get them to come in the house, not come in the house. So they come in the house, they eat the poison, they eat it, and then it makes them super thirsty. It dehydrates them, like insanely dehydrates them. Like it's like raging. I'm not even joking. It dehydrates them, and then so they leave the house looking for water, and they die. That way they don't die in the house and smell it up. I feel bad for the rat. No, they shouldn't have come in the house. They should have stayed out in the wild. Like, thing is, I wouldn't mind doing a humane trap, like a little sticky trap. Thing is, sometimes they kill themselves on the trap, or sometimes it takes us forever to find it, and they die on there. They, I guess, starve to death or something. I don't know. Sorry, we're talking about killing R-Dub. R-Dub, if you're lurking in the shadows, we're talking about your mini-me's, not you actually. We're talking about your minions. And gotta say that, otherwise he's gonna be like, "What are you talking about? What are you saying you're gonna kill me?" His subscribers. By the way, y'all, we're at 6:53. I want to say, not only did I think the promoting the movie is helping out and getting more subscribers. I think one of my moderators the other day, earlier today, was saying I should watch one of their videos. I'm like, and then I should do something like promoting him, but I'm like, I don't wanna. I would rather. I'm like, I don't know why. Well, no, like let me read what he said. Hey man, I just posted at Texas Gamer. He's one of my moderators. Hey man, I just posted my first YouTube video, but I was hoping I could add check out the Texas Gamer on my YouTube channel description, and if you could do the same, that would be greatly appreciated. So we can morally support each other's channels. And hopefully we could collab sometime. My name is Dark Raven 107 for the channel. I'm like, I understand that he wants to, help support each other. But, like, I would have rather, like, he could do it for me, but I don't really want to do it for him, because here's the thing. People rarely read my description. Like, people barely read it. And it gets me to a point where I'm like, I don't really, I don't have anything against him. It's the fact that, because then it might make them think, oh, it's a second channel. And then that's bringing stuff away from me, potentially. And I myself is trying to grow too. You get it? So I'm like, I don't want to take potential away from me and give it to him, and they know he's at 500 subscribers before I even reach 700. So I'm like, I would like to help him, but maybe after I reach 1,000. But another thing is, Artem's moderator calmed himself down. I told him once, you're earning yourself a ban. You know, you're on the road to getting banned in my server. Like, I don't have anything against you or, the fact that you're Artem's moderator, but the fact that you have been this bad is just, you have been so rude and disrespectful. You're getting to the point where I want to ban you. I have 102 members. Yep, how convenient. 870 clock storm. Are you in my TIV? Why aren't you in my TIV? Why aren't you in my TIV? Why aren't you in my TIV? Let me message Cherry. He's been busy all day. Cherry, I see you playing fucking Arma. Like, Cherry, I see you playing fucking Arma 3. Don't give me none of that busy shit. So basically, Cody said, dude, watch him say I'm busy. I'm not even at my PC. God fucking damn it. I said, God fucking damn it. I'm being honest. Oh my lord. Over Almora. Stop opening the darn doors. I will kick you out. I don't want the doors open. Who is this? There he is. Cherry. Oh. He may just join and just shut me up. See, there he goes again. That text gamer. Yo, I'm just wondering if cool was a yes or no. It's a not right now. Alright, now the bug twisted. There he is. What's so funny? Just hear crunch, crunch, crunch. Cherry, by the way, guess what guess what's going on in the movie? I've been trying to reach you. I've been trying to reach you about your role in the movie. No, not that. Guess what's so oh my god. Bro's not even gonna find out what's gonna happen to him. Oh my god. Damn. Why don't y'all just have a plug-in one? RIP. Can't just buy a new one. Oh, did he leave? Oh, he is. Yep. I didn't even get the chance to tell him that he's going to be getting hurt in the movie. I would throw Twisted Volter. I would throw Raging into the lake of a pit of lava. Sorry. See, what would you do for 300 plus sustain? I'll throw Raging into a pit of lava. Bridge Creek more EF5 type shit. I wish they added like actual wedges to like where one side is lower than the other. Like one side's almost touching the ground. But I'm hoping in the new update they change, like, of course they're changing the type of tornadoes, but I'm hoping it is, yeah, change their shapes a little. So like if it's a wedge, like if it's an actual wedge, one side gets so close to the ground and the other side is like just a normal cone side. Like, let me look. They said Greensburg, so let me look at Greensburg. Yeah, exactly. Almost like Greensburg. Someone took a picture, I guess, of it lit up by lightning. So basically, you have one side of it that is, just super long. Basically, it can change sides, kind of. But someone took a picture of it, of a legacy picture, Twisted Legacy, and put it in my thing. I'm trying to see if is it Texas Media? Yeah. And it actually kind of resembled a classic wedge. However, if they could keep that, basically, because during Twisted Legacy, in the Legacy versions, it was a mesh. Currently, they are either circles or spheres stacked on top of each other, which is good for sidewinders, but bad for everything else. Bad for wedges, bad for barrels, because it makes them look like they aren't spinning. Yeah, the current ones are way too smooth. Like with a tornado, it's going to be jagged. It's going to be, basically. Yeah, it's going to be misshapen. This is way too smooth. It's way too um, perfect. So pretty much, I like the subvorts. I like the dust effect. All of that could stay. Just change the tornadoes. I'm like, change the tornado size, shape. Because you're not going to tell. Like right now, if we're looking on my live, it should be like jagged. It should be misshapen. It shouldn't be. Um. Yeah, it shouldn't be a perfectly, smooth all the way up. Like, let me look at more tornado. Like you see with the more tornado, like they need to add like maybe side vortices maybe going around it, on the side, or vortexes that are coming from the top, perhaps, instead of from the bottom. Like, if I was them, I would examine historical tornadoes, and I would do my best to copy them. Like, more, it was a large cone tornado. The 2013 Moore tornado, it was a large cone. Or the 1999 Bridge Creek Moore tornado. That is the exact one I was talking about. Oh, I am about to go in the water. No. You have a very low area close to the ground, and then the opposite side, it is pretty much going almost straight vertical. It is a curve. It looks smooth, but up close, it is not. So pretty much, like 2013, I would say the best bet to do is to use kind of like the dust effects. You can use something with the dust effects and put that as the tornado shape. Have them be different colors. So you really don't know if you're going to cord a tornado or not. Essentially. So yeah. And basically what you can have it is where it's super compact. Or have them, basically, instead of having them be just one, have it be multiple, in it. Multiple of them, as it all around. Like, are you watching my live? Or are you in the tornado? I mean, near the tornado? But you know how it is, you know how it is, how the dust is in the game? Oh, it just lifted. I was talking, so. But yeah. What I probably would, if I had, if I had basically not taken multiple breaks from Twisted and would have just constantly played Twisted since 2022, I probably would be at the point where Ardub is, more or less. I'll be well known. Yeah, it was basically a whole bunch and then a break. A whole bunch and then a break. A whole bunch and then a break. Lately, it's just been constant uploading Twisted. Because, I just ran into a deer sign. Like Dumb 3. Yep, seemed about right. So yeah, that's what I would like to see, because to be honest, they can keep, if they can just, I'm like, Chase, it has billboard um storms, so it's a 2D picture in a 3D game is what the Chase storms are. Oh, we are. Oh my god! I just hydroplaned and recovered. I was hydroplaning and I recovered it. Sick drift. That wasn't. I'm drifting. I was hydroplaning. Texas, do you even clean your tip 2? What do you mean? Do I even clean my tip 2? Close enough. So much rust. What do you mean, so much rust? I can't clean rust. Well, can you? Don't look at you. Kick them out mid intercept. And boom. Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. that was what I wanted. That was what I wanted. I thought Tosu was in front. I just kicked him out. Alright, Tosu, here you go. Get in front. Tosu, get in front. Or do you want I might? Cuban probe. Oh no. Oh my. Oh my. That is not good. Oh, he is gone. He's gone. He's gone. Oh, he's going so fast. Bro's going Mach 10. Who's this? Hello? Hello, hello. Oh my lord. Bro just... Why not just say I'm going to bed? No, yeah, why not just say I'm going to bed? Or are they going to say, come sleep here? Yep, I am still in the same server. It's a 7-2. It feels like I've been in here for 7 million hours. Technically, I have. I ate in here, but basically, hello. Basically, what me and Raging was talking about is changes that Twisted can make to make the tornadoes look more realistic, because they look too smooth for how it is. Basically, kind of like, because right now, whenever I was driving away, I saw the dust plume. If you have the entire dust as the tornado, instead of having, or having like that kind of stuff coming down, as having that kind of sort of stuff, but making it where you can tell what kind of tornado it is, what shape it is. Because right now the tornadoes are too smooth. Like maybe if they add a square every now and then, they can make it a little bit more jagged. Add a little corner in there. Yeah. Circles or spheres. I don't know. I don't remember what it was. Yeah. That's basically what it is. Like, that's basically, like I was looking at the 1999 Bridge Creek tornado and Moore tornado as examples. 1999 Moore tornado, Bridge Creek Moore tornado. It was so low on the right side. Like it looks like it was touching the ground. And then the left side, it was curved. While Moore tornado, you can see there's jaggedness. It's not a perfect, shape. It's not a perfect cone. You can tell it's a cone, but it's not a perfect cone. So, and then one other thing is they need to make it harder to tell where where it is. Like thing is, I don't know what Series was they're trying to go for. I don't know if they're trying to go for realistic, or if they're trying to go for realistic but playable. Yeah. So I'm like, do I need to, should I talk to them about maybe, once they, possibly making eventually an update where it's, actual realistic, like simulation realistic? I don't know. Or they could have a toggle, where it's no toggle where it's between regular realistic and arcade realistic and simulation realistic. Like for example, Outbreak is a good game that hones in on that rides the fine line between arcade realistic and simulation realistic. Is one thing. Like you cannot tell where the hooks are. In Twisted, you can tell where the hooks are forming. In Twisted, you can tell where that funnel is forming. In Outbreak, you have to look very, very hard to find a funnel forming. In Outbreak, the sidewinders, the funnels actually sidewind extremely far away from it and look actually extremely realistic. In Twisted, they don't sidewind extremely thinly. It's very rarely you see a thin sidewinder and where it goes super far away from the funnel. They usually stay, pretty close to the funnel, and then they veer back. They always snap back wherever they're sidewinding. So that is one of the things, with Twisted that is different with Outbreak. Another thing is there's no wedges in Outbreak yet. Thing is they're adding scenarios like Areno and all of that, more where you can get super strong tornadoes. And I think they're adding TIF 2. Like, eventually Outbreak is going to make it into the game where I'm going to be like, all right, this is my new favorite game. It's more realistic than Twisted. Kind of. I don't know. Yeah, that's basically what it is. That's what I'm saying. Difference between Twisted and Outbreak is going to be a little bit more realistic than Twisted. Outbreak on Steam. Yeah. I mean, like, I'm sure if people demand it enough that Roblox goes, who's that, Cherry? Oh, Maine. Hey, Twisted. What's poppin'? Don't mind me just watching. Yeah, that. So, I was able to talk to Cherry early. I tried to talk to Cherry, then they left. Um, so more likely, Raging is gonna have to leave eventually for work. So there might be a chance Cherry could come back. Thing is, I don't want them to because Cherry's super busy. Like lately, Cherry's always been busy, so I'm like, I don't really know. Uh, yeah. So another thing is, while Twisted, while you were gone, I did a casting call. Let's just say I got not one, but two, three, four, five, six, seven. Seven more people. So now we have more characters. We have more character names. Like Marcos is now a part of the Civ 1 crew as well as EMS and the Doctor. So Marcos is also going to be chasing. However, he's going to be coming in later on in the movie. We're going to have a doghouse. That's going to be with Matt and Calicity, and also known as Kellen. So Tornado Hunt team is Matt, and Calicity name is Kellen. We're gonna have a Dow 6 crew named with the Goat, Jupiter, and Gangsta, who is named Jason, Mike, and Felix. And I still haven't talked to Gilbert about his name. I haven't talked to Ruin about his name. I got Raging's name last night and his name is Craig. And but yeah, I was trying to talk to Cherry before he left, and sadly his what was it, his little brother or his cousin? Yeah, a part of his family didn't charge us. That's it. So that happened. I continued more of the dialogue between me and Craig, me and Raging. Yeah, Raging. Basically it goes. I think after all you heard was, come on, man, you really shouldn't be doing that, and then part where he gets injured, or part where ambulance. And then so I continue. I did the dialogue from between me and him, where I'm talking to him about that I think Cherry might be dead and all of that. So next thing that needs to be done is the dialogue at the hospital, and and then after that we're going to be fast forwarding because this area is going to be with 09 tiv. Actually, it's going to have to be with 24 tiv. And we're going to be like going like a few days later, and then we're going to have a scene where we are meeting you at the gas station. Well, we're either gas station. It was basically we're trying to introduce you to the Tiv 2 team. Do you have any ideas on how to do that? How we should do that? Or the gas station? Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, basically you could be like, I wouldn't say you were chasing yet. You took a break from chasing. Well, you never were chasing. What is it? But you have it. You know you know the ins and outs of chasing because your parents was chasing. However, they suffered. They died in a tornado. In a, we could say, the Sylvia tornado or the Helma tornado. Yeah, let's say the Sylvia tornado. They died chasing the Sylvia tornado, and pretty much, they end up finding the vehicle they chased in still deployed. So it was a little bit damaged from debris, but they, because what ended up happening is a piece of thing went through the window. So you end up, Houston is getting hit. Ah, yes. I was still in it, but I'm leaving right now. And I'm ending the live stream.